Three, two, one. Welcome back, everybody, to another video with your boy Risky. And today we're going to be covering a long-awaited video because it took me forever to get this video situated. Uh, Due to a mix of all sorts of things, not wanting to create content, then wanting to create content, then not wanting to create content, just emotional roller coaster. Don't worry about that because we're back with another video. Today, we're going to be showing you how to catch a shiny Growlithe. Shiny Growlithe can be found in many locations on the Paldean map. However, I have found a really good spot. So if you go to your map and you fly to West Artisan, or Artisan West, I guess is technically what it is. This strip of land right here. So this pathway leads you all the way through the canyon. You'll find Growlithe and all sorts of other things. But when you use the shiny sandwich for a fire type uh and use this path, you will find nothing but Growlithe. You'll find cloths in a certain areas, but they're just static spawns, so there's nothing to worry about. But you go all the way through here, and then this is where it switches from Growlithe to Charcadet. So you're gonna stop, go in a little bit, and then come back out, and I'll show you that pathway after we build our sandwich. So we're gonna head back to where I'm gonna start our picnic, and we're gonna build up our picnic like we do or have done in basically every other video. So I like to set up my picnic here just because it's a nice, easy, neutral spot, and it's always flat, so you don't have to worry about it telling you, oh no, you're too close to things. So we're gonna go ahead and hit our picnic. And now we are going to use the same sandwich recipe that we've used in previous videos, but we're going to be using the fire type sandwich. So that sandwich is going to be a basil with a salty and a sweet herba mystica. And so I'll show you how that works and that it works. So we're going to drop a hard save before we do so. And once we do that, you're going to drop down a picnic. The hard save is so that you can reset and not have to use any of your Herba Mysticas if you do not get it. It is something that I have noticed. It took me like 3 or 4 sandwiches to eventually get. So just a hard reset whenever possible. Okay, for some reason it won't let me host right there. So we're going to go ahead and set up our picnic. We're going to go into make a sandwich. Make a sandwich. We're gonna grab we're gonna hit VX, and we're gonna go down to basil, which is all the way down at the bottom for me. And then we're gonna grab a salty and a sweet herba mystica. In whatever order, it does not the order does not matter. For some reason that took us out, so we're gonna redo that. Basil. Next, sweet and salty. Next, silver pick. The pick does not matter as per the usual. And we just grab our 4 basil leaves and we throw them on the sandwich. Top button does not matter because it's an open sandwich. And we throw the pick in wherever we want to. And that's it. Super simple, really easy to do. And once you get that puppy going, all you have to do is just continue walking that path. I'll show you the path. I'll show you that it does in fact only spawn, basically only spawns Growlithe. It spawns other Pokemon in certain areas, but that's not, it's not at all an issue. So we're gonna get out of the menu, and Where we're at right now, you'll see the fire Oricorio. That's not a big deal because Growlithe is right up the road. So there's Growlithe all over, and they spawn up here and along this pathway here, and so on and so forth. And that pathway will then continue. The way I have noticed is really good is you can walk the path, and it looks like more. It seems like more things spawn. So because you're going through slower, so you're giving more time for things to spawn, which is always good because the more that spawns, the more likely you're going to see one, and you just want to look around at all of the Growliths that spawn, and continue walking up this way. And over here, you can go all the way down here, and Growlithe will spawn all over here. And then when you want to reset your route, you can run back up here and back down towards the Char Cadets. You could also use this time to look for Char Cadet. You're only going to see a couple of Char Cadets at a time because right around here is where I turn around and head back the other way because all of the Growlithe should be despawned. So now we should start seeing Growlithe again, and we'll continue checking, looking for our Growliths, and I think you should be able to find one in the 30 minutes. But like I've said in the past, is if you don't find one, there's nothing to worry about. You drop the hard save prior to making the sandwich, just so that you can reset and reuse your Herba Mysticas, because those instances are not like locked. That sandwich will not always produce 0 shinies. So you are able to just remake the sandwich whenever you feel like it. And excuse me. And that will allow you uh to basically guarantee that you get a shiny Growlithe. Uh Let me see. And then so that is our route. That is the route that I took, that I take to find one. So we're gonna go ahead uh, and give it a good shot. So I'm gonna continue through this, and we'll be right back when we either find one or well, actually, when we find one. So we'll be right back in just a few. And there you have it. We've got ourselves a shiny Growlithe. So while we're catching this, well, let's recap what we've learned today. We've learned what sandwich we need to make in order to catch the Growlithe. That was, again, a salty Herba Mystica, a sweet Herba Mystica, and basil. Uh, all 4 pieces do need to be on there. You cannot get away with not putting all 4 pieces on there. You do not need the top bun, and you do need the pick. Obviously, that is how all sandwiches work. So we've also found that you can go to the trail off of West Artisan and find nothing but Growlithe with that sandwich, which is what makes it a prime location for catching Growlithe. Uh, and it shouldn't take you more than a couple of sandwiches if you reset after a failed. This one in today's episode, the video or the sandwich that I made at the beginning of the video is the same one I made before, and it took me about 17 minutes or so. I believe that was 1354, blocked by the cloud up in the top right hand corner. But about 17 minutes or so in that particular sandwich. And like I said, I continued to run back and forth across this this trail. I'm going to continue using the last 13 minutes after this. So if you're curious, you can check out the streams to see how many more I've caught. But again, uh, well, thanks again for watching, and until the next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and until the next time, guys, don't forget to stay frosty. Bye!